Hello. Did you know that the first ASUU strike was in 1986? Well, according to Premium Times, between 1999 and 2020, ASUU had 15 strike actions. This means that for every 5 years since 1999, Nigerian public universities spent one on strike. So what is responsible for this lingering crisis? ASUU demands for adequate funding of the system, university autonomy and academic freedom, also better salary and condition of service. Since government is not doing enough to improve the educational system, will ASUU's confrontational approach resolve this crisis?
I feel like it's a very terrible idea for the ASUU to go on strike at this point, of our lives. And then for the federal government not to answer them too, because I'm a final year student. I was supposed to have seen my supervisor and started my distant project, but unfortunately, I can't do that because my supervisor is not going to see me because ASUU is on strike. So it's really it's affecting me mentally, psychologically, emotionally. I'm not stable as I am because I should have graduated since. In fact, everywhere I go, people are asking me, have you not graduated? Number one, I'm studying a 5-year course, and then number two, I have like extra this thing again. So it's a lot of things to us. I mean, we are really down. Everybody is down. Sincerely, everybody is down. At this point, you don't even know how to plan your life because you don't know how long the strike is going to be. So it's just have mercy on us and do something.
The thing is bouncing on us, the students, because it is affecting us. It is making us lose interest in education because everything aside the ASUU strike, the whole thing in pertaining the school is not in order. The infrastructures, everything is not in order. Then again, you are now still telling us not to come to the school again, to come and learn. Even in the environment that is not even convenient enough, that we are still trying to make our efforts to see that we do well. People are now still telling us not to come to the school again. Like, it is just really affecting the majority of us mentally because they feel like their children are not here. So they don't see any reason, they don't see anything, they feel like they don't have any loss, like it is not getting to them. So that's the thing I just see in it.
It is very, very bad because I just resumed last year. We just finished our first semester. Me and I planned my years already that within the next 5 years I would have graduated, and now I'm working on a 1 month warning strike. So how if I'm going to achieve that my 5 years aim of graduating by in the next 4 to 5 years? So that's actually turning my hopes to another direction.
Okay, personally, I'm quite unhappy about this strike because it has actually affected my education. I mean, my period of study has been extended, and this is not just happening to me but other students all over the country. I mean, we are the future of this country, we are the future of Nigeria. Delaying our education is actually delaying the progress of Nigeria.
The point is, if you guys say you want to strike, that ASUU strike is like giving you stress and all, and you guys want to speak up, it will fall back on us, to be very honest, because lecturers get paid whether they teach you or not. You get.
In fact, the issue of ASUU is becoming too much for we students, especially in Nigeria here. The ASUU, most of them, their students are learning outside the country. Sometimes their demand is too much. At least they are Nigerian like us, they have to consider us too. Because in Nigerian students there, you still school almost 5-7 years, a course of 4 years. It's not even good because of the strike. Every semester you have strike, more than 2 months, 3 months. It's not even good.
Really is affecting everybody in the campus, both parents and the students. And we non-teaching, we so much like it because it's only ASUU that can fight for non-teaching to bring out something from federal government. The way forward, according to what our forefathers said, like late Awolowo, he said we cannot see anything to collect from federal government. It's only through strike.
Actually, the only music federal government has is strike, because federal government, they are insincere at all. If they negotiate, they will default. They will not agree to the agreement.
That is the only music that federal government hear, this ASUU strike. But we now approach the ASUU that they should negotiate and consider the future of these children so that they should resume and solve the problem amicably with federal government.
So we just have to pray that the federal government gives them what they want. If they don't, well, all of you should go and learn a trade.
Please and please, I'm begging the government in charge, let them take ASUU into consideration, especially the federal government, at least to meet some their demands so that we can continue with our schools.
At this point, I expect ASUU to look for another tool to influence this guy's decision, because they've been using this strike for over many years, like for long. It is taking too long already and it is not working. They keep on striking almost every year. Like almost every year strike occurs. And it is not helping them. It is not helping the students also. It is not helping Nigerians. So they should look for another way to like get to this government officials.
Like they keep making us the so-called future leaders to lose hope and stuff like that. So how the fuck they want us to continue like that? So it's not possible. So I think what they should try to do is settle the people involved with the tertiary institutions so they will not have issues with them and they will help us in that manner.
Actually, you know, if I'm going to be very frank, if I'm going to be very candid, I would have said that this should be like a once and for all fight. If you want to strike, then strike. Even if it's for 2 years, okay, let's sacrifice our time. That, you know, I feel like what's actually causing this recurrent strike and all of this is because they strike for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and then they come back. I feel like if they can fight the fight once and for all. I heard a country has gone for strike for 5 years before. I don't know how true it is though. But anyways, you know, it didn't make sense to me initially, but when I thought about it later, it really made sense to me that, okay, if Nigeria can do something like this, and then we'll forget about strike for the rest of our lives.
Okay, I think this actually extending to all Nigerians as a whole, not just ASUU, because I don't think there's a better alternative to strike. So what I would just advise is that those of us who are fighting for a good cause, let's get more involved in politics. Those of us who actually have good heart for this country, let's get more involved. Some of us who are even complaining we don't have a voter's card, you understand? So I want to call on all Nigerians to get involved in this. If we are fighting for a good cause, so let's come together and support good people in government. I think that's the best way this will come to an end.
So have you noticed that private universities in Nigeria are doing better than public universities in Nigeria? Well, for example, they don't go on strikes and they have better learning environments. So, should the government participate less in administration of public universities in Nigeria? What are your thoughts? Drop them in the comment section below. Until I come your way again next time, I remain AJ Kingsley. Bye-bye.